Hi, Franziska Spritzler. We're here at Metabolic Health Summit 2024, where there's a lot of information about the therapeutic benefits of ketogenic diets. But one of the questions that comes up from people who are maybe unfamiliar is, it sounds so hard to do. I don't know if I can do it. And so that's part of what you're doing here, is giving talks about sort of the practical implications of how people can do it better and do it easier. What is some of the advice you would give to someone who says, I just don't know if I can do that. It seems so hard.
Well, I would say, first of all, it's great that you're interested. And most important thing to do is to first get rid of all the junk in your diet, if there is any. So get rid of all the sugar, any refined carbs, snacks, those foods, those have to go. If you've already got a pretty clean diet, then you can start eliminating that healthier carbs, such as whole wheat products, fruits, anything with a lot of carbs, even if it's like a high fiber food. So you kind of eliminate those, and then once you have those out of your diet, you're really focusing on the keto foods that are really delicious and filling and nourishing, such as meat, fish, egg, cheese, lots of non-starchy vegetables, and just not being afraid of fat, because fat is going to be your new fuel source. Now that you've gotten rid of all the carbs, you need a good fuel source, and that's going to be fat. It's going to fuel your mind and your body. So those would be what I would say to start with, and you definitely can do this. And if it doesn't work the first time and it's okay. Some people take a few times until they get it and it actually sticks. So just, keep moving forward, positive, and learning what works best for you.
Yeah, it's such a great point, that it's not like you try it once and everything falls into place. So that sometimes it does take multiple tries, as does almost any diet. Another thing though is people can say like, I just can't eat steak and butter all day long. Like, how can I do keto if I don't want to eat steak and butter all day long? And how do you respond to that?
Well, you can do keto without ever eating steak or butter if you want, but those are two very enjoyable foods you can include on a keto diet, but there are so many others. And, you can, if you don't like eggs, you can even have like cheese or like Greek yogurt in the morning, that you could definitely have eggs and never even touch a steak if you didn't want to. Yeah. Fatty fish is delicious. Having lots of non-starchy vegetables, unless you're sensitive to them, is another thing you can enjoy. It is not just about steak and butter and fat all day. It's just those foods are included, versus on other diets, they may be excluded. So you just focus on the many foods that you can have, and you eat the ones that you like, you feel good eating.
Great. Well, we really, really appreciate your practical tips. And if anybody wants to kind of learn more, where would you direct them to go?
Learn more from me.
Yeah.
You can contact me at lowcarbdietitian.com. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Franziska Spritzler at Low Carb Diet.
Great. Thank you so much.